Hello, comrades. It's me, an autocratic monarch.
Wow. That's the comrade the revolution needs.
Yeah. I guess that's a bit of an oxymoron. And I am joined by Yuudai, Gwendors of Curasia.
Yay, all the names.
And welcome back to Impirome, or Imperator Rome, as the pro gamers call it.
Yes, the pro Imperator Rome League gamers.
When we last left off, we both won 2 wars, and now, Yuudai has sort of spread into Italy and has just started eating it, just for dinner. And then we also have, little old me. I also won a war. I have a little Florida-shaped thing here now, which is great. Let's just kick it off. Let's just press play.
Let's watch those Asturian gators rise up in revolt against Asturia.
Nice. While the game was paused because we both got some tea. We were talking about Caledonia in my realm, in the middle of my realm, and I'm gonna try to.
It's cute.
It is cute, but I'm gonna improve their opinion of me. Because right now we're allies. We're on equal footing in terms of relations. Like we're like they're like the UK, and like the rest of the EU. They're like, oh yeah, this is fine. This is fine. But no, we are going to get them to become a little bit more appropriately related to us.
I thought you were going to say that you were like the US in this context, because I feel that's where the current UK leader is more interested in being friends with.
I guess that's a more apt thing. I didn't want to alienate my audience because they're mostly Americans.
Don't worry, Americans. Caledonia likes you.
Caledonia loves you. They love your chlorinated chicken they're about to eat.
And now you have alienated your viewer base.
Look. No. So yeah, we're just gonna try to eat Caledonia, but peacefully. So we're gonna have fancy relations with them, have a little dinner, and then hopefully we're gonna make them a tribal vassal, and then they're gonna become smarter, and they're gonna not be tribal anymore.
And then you're going to move a bunch of citizens into their land, and then they are going to democratically vote with the majority, since that's how many citizens you put there, to be annexed by Asturia.
Sure.
Right?
Alienate my Russian audience as well while you're at it. My non-existent Russian audience.
I was more thinking along the lines of Hawaii or something, but, we can alienate all the audiences.
I mean, look, basically, with both of us being, actually, no, you.
I am a filthy colonist.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, neither of us are really colonialist, but technically...
My father moved here from the former colony of Indonesia.
So, you're like semi-forgiven?
No, I'm not semi-forgiven because my grandfather had a plantation there.
Oh, then you are very ultimately not forgiven. You are very much on the opposite side of forgiven. You're like, this channel's gonna be cancelled now because I'm associating with like unknown.
Does it make it any better that he is from a Chinese family that had a plantation?
I don't know. I don't know if it does. I honestly don't know if it does. But yeah. Like, maybe for your actions in this life, you will be forgiven. And you will be spared when the revolution comes.
I would appreciate that. I like getting spared when the revolution comes.
Yeah. And here's little old me coming from, like, Like, even before America was discovered, my people lived in the very same village that I live in now. So we have been nowhere near any kind of slaves ever. We've just been minding our own business, farming, I don't know, potatoes. No, not potatoes. We didn't have those.
Yeah, very impressive family if they've been farming potatoes since before America was discovered by Europeans.
Farming wheats. We probably were farming like rye or something.
Now, to be fair, on the other side, my grandfather, they've been hanging around in about the same area where my grandfather now lives, and they've been farming there as well. Even my grandfather was farming there. So, I've also got some nice farming background. In contrast to the not nice farming background from the other side.
Well, you know, we've all got skeletons in the closet. Some of us had like maybe like an adulterous great grandfather or something, and some of us may have owned slaves. You know, it's the same thing.
Is it though?
No, it isn't. It isn't. The Netherlands is not valid.
At least we're not Belgium.
Well, what did Belgium ever do?
Congo?
Okay, well, yeah, sure. But that was like... I don't feel like that was as bad as the Netherlands.
They were cutting off hands.
Well, you guys were like selling slaves left and right. You basically invented the slave trade. The Netherlands is basically like capitalism central.
Well, capitalism central, sure.
Sure, we may have invented the first ever stock thing. It's fine.
We may have done some slavery, but at least we weren't cutting off like an entire country's hands.
Here's the thing, though. The Belgians, like, look, they may have cut some hands. But at least they gave us the waffle.
You know, I'm fairly sure we could have given you the waffle as well.
You've invented, you know what you've invented? You've invented nothing but slavery and blackface.
I am sure that we did not invent blackface. We just kept going with it for far too long.
I like how, you know, like where I'm from is like, oh, you know, Santa has, well, Saint Nicholas, it's not really Santa, but it's like, oh, Saint Nicholas, you know, he's flanked by both angels and demons, and like the angels are nice and the demons will punish people. And the Netherlands is just like, so Santa had a slave.
It's far more rooted in reality than pretending some guy had angels and demons.
Yeah, also, I don't know if the implication, like, what I wonder is whether he first had a demon and then the Dutch were like, you know who looks like demons? Black people. Or if it was the other way around, if it was like people from around here who were like, oh yeah, you know, he's flanked by demons, and by that they just meant black people and it evolved. Like, I wonder which way it went first, because, I mean, you know, 600 years ago, everybody was a racist trash bag.
I suspect that our he has black people thing is more like just related to us having
Slaves.
a lot of involvement in the slave trade.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
maybe back in the day, it was like the maybe Twat Pete was just one of the presents you could get.
Oh God. That is not okay.
Well, look, you guys did it. I'm just saying it.
And
I wonder how much of this video is gonna make it in the final edit.
it's a good thing you're not monetized yet, because otherwise you'd now be demonetized.
Well, I might just edit this entire conversation out.
But that's what gives our videos character.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I'm letting the cat in. Here's the boy. The boy. Oh, now he's gonna be annoying.
The boy. The boy have been exterminated. They are no more. They used to be in northern Italy.
You've killed the boy.
Have I? Or was that somebody else?
How very Dutch of you. Did I really kill the boy? Did I really start the slave trade?
I'm sure we didn't start the slave trade. We just were the first to put it on the stock market.
I don't know if that's something to brag about. Oh, I can become a lunatic.
Oh.
I
In
can-
CK2, that's the best trade there is. Not so sure about it in this game.
I have become a lunatic. What's going on here? Am I involved in a war, or is this war just happening without me? There's a war happening without me.
Oh, that sounds like something you should get involved in.
I'm gonna wait until the end.
Remember, aggressive expansion has a limit. You need to stay above 50. 50 is the limit, stay above it.
No, that is not how it works.
Meanwhile, I'm here with 24, but
I have 29. I have more than you.
do you hear this, Slovenian warmongerer?
Look,
Such an aggressive expander, those Slovenes.
oh, we should play Crusader Kings
Yes.
where we play as where we are. Although technically you did this in this game as well. I think you started up there, didn't you?
As close as I could. I think. I think like my starting place might just be uncolonized at the start, or where I live might be uncolonized at the start.
Yeah, we could totally do that. I think that could be fun. The trials and tribulations of making sure we are not erased.
I just where I'm originally from at the very first start date, I believe, has Charlemagne ruling directly over it, so that's a thing.
Well, that's not fair. You get Charlemagne and I get, like, some guy who's not even a real person.
Well, I mean, I guess there's some benefit to descending from Franks.
Oh, you and your descent from Franks. We can't all be descended from Charlemagne.
But you could be.
I can be descended from some guy called Samo.
I mean,
I think he and Charlemagne were contemporaries, right? Samo's kingdom? That was Charlemagne thing, wasn't it? Samo's kingdom.
My knowledge of Slovenian
Samo's
history
empire.
is amazing.
Well, it's not really Slovenian history. This contained kind of the Slovene people. It's the earliest mention that we have of any kind of where the Slovene people were. But yeah, I think that's kind of what we learned in school, was like Samo's empire got like absorbed by Charlemagne, and then basically nothing for hundreds of years, and then suddenly World War One. And then we're like, we want our own country. We got there in the end. Unlike some people.
Yes.
Look
Shout
at
out to the Basques,
Yeah.
Scottish, but maybe they'll manage.
Yeah. Shout out to Catalonia, Basque Country, every single place. Shout out to every single place.
Video now demonetized in Spain, the UK.
Oh,
How about
well.
them Uyghurs? Demonetized in China. Tibet, very demonetized.
And also, while I don't like the reasoning for it, I also support the independence of Padania, or the North Italian states, provinces. So technically also demonetized in Italy.
Let's be fair though, that's not really Italian land because it's Belgian.
This is true. Remember our first Impi Rome game where I tried to play around where I live, and it just did not work because it's at the crossroads of like 3 different regions and so many different cultural groups.
It was less than ideal, yes.
It's like, how does one anything? Illyria. I do wish that we called our country Illyria, though. That was on the table. I will rant about this at every opportunity because Illyria is such a cooler name than Slovenia. If you have
Also,
a choice.
less likely to get confused with a certain other Slavic country.
Yeah, I mean, I think we would have probably been Illyria if Napoleon won the war, because like at that point we were called the Illyrian provinces, and we were part of France, like part of official France, and it was the Illyrian provinces of France.
Napoleon wanted us to be the Kingdom of Holland, and even though we're not, everybody thinks we are anyway, so what does it matter?
I like that now you guys have officially said, like, it's enough. Nobody's calling us Holland anymore. And, like, there's now been an official thing that you can't refer to the Netherlands as Holland. And if you do, you're wrong. Oh, also, if I want to get demonetized in another country, Macedonia is just called Macedonia. Suck it, Greece.
God.
I mean, look. Everybody calls them Macedonians. Everybody knows that it's Macedonia. Nobody thinks that they're related to Alexander the Great in any way because everybody thinks Alexander the Great was Greek. So it's fine. It's fine. There's no problem.
But I liked former Yugoslavic Republic of Macedonia.
Yeah, the Eurovision name.
I like stupidly long names.
I do too. I love really long names. I also liked when it was Serbia and Montenegro, because it was just like that's too many words for a country. You can't just be me and me. Like that's not a country's name. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Okay, what?
It's a good name.
And then it turns out Bosnia and Herzegovina is made of two things, right? It's
And
made of two states.
Herzegovina isn't one of them.
And Herzegovina isn't one of them. It's Bosnia and Herzegovina and Republika Srpska. And that doesn't make any sense. I mean,
amazing.
That's another one of those where you move a ton of your own people in and then you just say like, oh, hey, this is ours now. Demonetized in Serbia. Hey, cat. No. Oh. Well, I now have a cat on the desk.
Congratulations.
He won this struggle really quickly. Worming like a worm. Are you my worm? Are you the Shai Halud? The prophesied Shai Halud. Oh, with a floppy tummy.
Don't remember that being in the book.
The great big floppy fluffy Shai Halud. Oh, look at this boy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Nothing's happening in the game.
I am getting people killed.
You know, this is good that nothing's happening because I can edit out all the nonsense about getting demonetized in 27 different countries.
I don't think we reached 27 yet. Can we think of more things to get demonetized?
I don't know. Who does it piss off if I say that I support Flanders to be independent?
I guess it would piss off some people in Belgium. I'm not sure there are some people who would not be happy about that. Now, if you really want to piss people off, you should say that Flanders should be a part of the Netherlands. That'll piss off all the Belgians.
No, I don't want. I want there to be more smaller countries. Screw the Netherlands.
Okay. How about we make the Frisians independent?
Oh yes, I love that. Frisians and their cows. Make them independent. Make a cow their flag.
Make them independent under the leadership of cows.
Of a cow. Of a single cow. Now,
yeah, that's you being all autocratic again. No, there needs to be a cow democracy.
Oh no. Demonetized everywhere because of that pun.
And the cows get to decide.
This is an illegal pun. Demonetized. This is what it's come to.
I regret nothing.
I regret everything. Oh boy. Raise the taxes. Miserly bad tooltip. Okay.
What?
That's what it says in the thing. Like there's just a bad there's just a bit of code.
That's a bit concerning.
Convert. Convert. You must convert.
I feel like I might be bad at wars.
I feel like I might be bad at converting people.
I mean, I feel like converting people might be something that you just look into, like, you know, with like how the Ottomans were in the Balkans, like randomly Bosnia and Albania, I guess, were majority Muslim, and the rest is like, hell no.
I don't know. I don't know what happened with the Albanians though, because like were they converted by the Ottomans?
I mean, I'd assume so. Who else would they be converted by?
Themselves, because like they're not Slavic.
Yeah, but I mean,
They're their own special little nugget. I just
but
don't
they used to be Christian, like, you know, in Europa Universalis, they're Christian.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Before they get conquered by the Ottomans.
Is that your historical reference?
Yes.
I mean, fair enough. I guess it's pretty accurate most of the time. Yeah, I guess they were. I don't really know that much about Albanian history. Albanian viewers, write in.
All right. Speaking about viewers needing to write in, is the plural of casus belli, Cassi Bellorum?
Oh yeah, we had this conversation before recording, whether it's Cassi Belli, because you just plurify the first bit, or if it's Cassi Bellorum. It might be Cassi Bellorum.
I mean, I guess Cassi Belli would be like a bunch of reasons to declare one war. Right?
Well, what if you like pluralize it? Like Cassi. No, I think it's Cassi Bellorum. Temple has been built. Good. Build more. Oh wow, a lot of people have moved into this city all of a sudden. Oh no, they were already here before. But hey, they're becoming happier finally. Yay! If I edit out the nonsense in this video, it will just be a 2-minute video of us saying hello and then us saying goodbye.
Well, I have almost won another war. The Italians are suffering.
I didn't even know you were fighting a war. Maybe I should do that too. Maybe I should be one of the cool kids who does a war.
Just do a little war.
Yeah.
A tiny war.
Has anyone you know recently done a war?
23 reasons to start a war. Reason 17 will surprise you.
I think I did see a list at some point that was like top 10 dumbest reason for historical wars.
This does not surprise me in the slightest. I assume there have been many dumb reasons for wars.
I feel like this might be a very controversial statement, like a hot take.
Uh-huh. Wouldn't be the first controversial statement in this video.
I feel like every reason to start a war is dumb. But maybe that's just me.
But what if, like, say, they're actively busy nuking all of your neighbors, and they're yelling, "After we're done with them, you're next." Would that be a good moment to be like, maybe we should start a war with those guys, they don't seem so nice?
If someone's actively nuking your neighbors, I think you're already at war. Like, just because nukes. Like, I am not sure. I'm not up to date with the world's like nuke laws, but I'm pretty sure if you nuke someone, you're suddenly at war with everyone else. It's
I
like
feel it should be that way, but I suspect it isn't.
it's like you just get a little dialogue pop up that says like everybody hated that.
Get a separate pop-up for every country in the world for each nuke you launch.
Oh my god.
Being like, we condemn this action.
Yeah, you'd get denounced by everyone. You just like open a letter and it just says, I denounce you. And everybody else also gets letters from each other. That's like, just like Cambodia writing to like Israel, and they're like, we denounce North Korea.
And that'll like show up in like a little bar at the bottom of your feed as a ruler.
Yeah.
Cambodia denounced whatever country.
You know what? I often feel like, and this is an actual thing that I've thought before, like if we gamified a lot of the management of our countries, we'd probably have a lot more efficient management. But then I also feel like some people would just be like, declare war on everyone. So you can't really win.
The question becomes, is the leadership of countries more like Europa Universalis players and they're just going for that world conquest? Or are they the Crusader Kings players and suddenly everyone is marrying their sisters? Or horses, or something?
Yeah, a good horse marriage is always nice. You heard it here first.
I'm not sure if I need to say it, but I do not endorse bestiality.
I'm on the fence.
The fence to the horse pen.
Yep. Ah! Granaries raided. We'll just have to replace the stockpile. That's the easiest decision to make, because all the other decisions just are progressively worse. It's just like, you know, it's always like, ooh, replace the stockpile, or kill everyone so they don't have to eat, or something. And it's like, okay, it's fine. We can just pay for the food. Nobody's gonna die.
The sister wife of the ruler of Carniola denounces his attempt to seduce a horse.
I feel like the first two videos we made today were really good, and now we've just gotten into like nonsense and more nonsense.
There are only so many birds eating brains.
That's the Hungarian tourism slogan. There's only so many birds eating brains.
To anyone who was planning to go to Hungary for a vacation, they're not eating human brains, do not worry.
Yeah, it's just bat brains. So unless you're Batman...
I believe also sometimes the brains of other birds, but primarily bat brains.
Yeah, so just leave your pet bird at home. Don't be Batman. And you'll be fine.
I have manpower. I should be thinking about starting another war, maybe.
But we'll start that war in the next video.
Is it that time again?
It is that time again, although I don't know how long this video is going to end up being once I cut out all the nonsense.
There has been no nonsense here.
Yep. Yeah, we're both prepared for wars in the next video, so if you are interested, just click away from this video and it will get better instantly. No. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, do the stuff, and there's stuff on screen that you can click. You can also check out the playlist for this entire series if you are in the mood to just descend into nonsense. And next time we're gonna be fighting some more wars. So yeah, catch us next time doing wars and killing people. No.
Yay!
Don't end the video with that.